Greg Oz, and now Larry Mitchell on electric guitar.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday Night Live. I am not in the chopper room. I'm actually at my friend Jeannie Thompson's house, and my guitar. It's 80. It was 86 degrees, I think, here mid-October, and my guitar is not staying in tune. Normally, it's in tune. I think these strings are a bit old too. Um, Jeannie and I did a show tonight at New South Books in Montgomery, Alabama. That's interesting. All right. So who do we have on? We have Cheryl in San Bernardino. We got Renee in Seattle. Benny Rodriguez. And on Facebook. Yeah, actually, let me. All right, there we go. I had to create a slideshow, which I thought I did before I started, but I did not. So this is a little bit of what we did today. Yeah. So it was the launch of the new. It wasn't launch. We launched it a while ago. It was the first performance for the Myth of Water. Go into your life, and it's the book. Oop, a blurry photo. There it is. There's the book. I played some of my Godin. So I created the music, and Jeannie created the words, the poetry, and it was a collaboration. And big thanks to the Alabama Council, Arts Council. They help fund this, and this was at New South Books in Montgomery, Alabama. And there's my dog Jeannie. There's the Godin I played tonight. I think this is probably the fourth time I've used my PA, my Electro Voice PA, since I've had it in 4 years. 3-4 years. This is my boots. Here's Jeannie. It's Joy Harjo's book. And then there's The Myth of Water. These are the people that I met. And Braxel. Hey Braxel, welcome. And Dallas in the house. Some of the photos. And thanks to my friend Kevin, we have a little video clip. He shot the whole thing, and eventually he will have it, and it'll be somewhere, maybe on YouTube. I'm not sure, but I'll let you know when it's out. Never Not Whammy. Yes, I like the EV towers as well. I just don't move them that much. All right, so here is. Oh, Kevin's on the Music Heals, Twitch and DF Dub, on Twitch. Never Not Whammy on YouTube. Renee's on Twitch. Yaya Twitchity. Ohio in the house. Coming to Ohio on November 19th and November 22nd. Where? God knows. No, I know the 22nd is at the Lorraine Theater. I'm opening up for Good Mix Entertainment. My friend Phyllis DeLeva's band, or she's a part of that band. I shouldn't say it's her band. She has her own band, but she's a part of that. Hey, Rosie. Oh, Rosie, I hope you're feeling okay. Stephen the Cat, happy anniversary. Hey, Eric. Eric's on YouTube. Pooh Ninja on YouTube. Pooh Ninja, you're in St. Louis, right? Never Not Whammy, where are you watching from? And you wonder if I use an FR cab when I stream. When I'm in the chocolate room, I have them there, and sometimes they're on. Otherwise, it's through speakers. Right now, I'm using two tiny IK Loud speakers, and I just need a little bit of sound for feedback. I can get feedback from the wah, using the wah on my finger. Now, of course, I can't do it. But I'm trying to do it, I can't do it. Remember, don't say anything bad, because they can hear everything you're saying. Kevin, don't. They can hear everything you say, because it's a condenser. Just saying. Don't say anything bad about anybody. Jeannie's on, of course, and because I'm in her house, keeping her cat awake. Kevin's here as well. Tom K, Colorado, and Felicia Harding in Wyoming. Hello. Dan Anderson, thank you for sharing and hitting the like button. If you're on YouTube, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Brett on YouTube, as well as, is Brett on Twitch on here as well? Different Bretts. Let me get caught up here. Braxton, that's great. You got Caribou playing guitars. Nothing like it. Brett on Twitch in Oregon is here as well. Nice. Never Not Whammy, Southside Chicago. Wow. All right. Here's a video. Let's see, this is Kevin did this. I just asked him for a minute of it from tonight. Looking for a video. Here we go. Oops. Came in a shrink in size.
The lyrical trees. It's winter, and we've turned once again to the landscape for some scrap of truth to confound us, to show us who we are. But the land is cold, burrowed deep into itself this winter. A brown furze covers the pastures where cattle huddle against one another in the bitter afternoon light. Across the ground, around the deserted house, over the trees, the vines of summer make a ghost network holding fast for spring. It's all set.
So that was a tiny bit of tonight. And had a good crowd. Got to see some people I haven't seen in a while. And I think it was a beautiful night. So maybe if you go to, is it jeanniethompson.com? If you go to jeanniethompson.com, if you are interested in the CD, maybe you can buy a CD there. It's a booklet. Can I have a copy of the book? It's so you can download it on, can buy it on bandcamp.com/Jeannie Thompson or bandcamp.com Jeannie Thompson. Thank you. That's for downloads. And then she also did this booklet with the poetry. If you are more of a book person, you want to read it. And then in the back of the book is the CD. So again, Jeannie wrote the poems. She's an author and a poet. And I composed the music. And it was a wonderful collaboration of stuff. And yeah, so check it out, jeanniethompson.com or Jeannie Thompson or bandcamp.com.Jeannie Thompson or however you searched. Thank you, Renee, for putting that up there. You know what? I want to do a video. I haven't do it. Let's see. I want to do a song in a video. I haven't done it in a while. See, you know what I'm going to do? Oh, I can do this in studio mode now. Oh no, I don't want that one. Are they all like this? No, okay, here we go. So if I take this out, okay, so I'm going to do Light of Little Loves. I feel like doing that. I felt like doing that. Stream Elements started again. Did the stream get interrupted on Twitch? Stream Elements just started again.
I think it did.
It's like chunking, it's not really moving.
Yeah,
it is.
It's like buffering.
It's buffering.
It was black for a second, but yeah, at one point I was trying to rewind back and it was like only in 3 minutes.
You both are on. Is your phone and your laptop on the same network? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So it's a good day. I'm a little tired. I'm ready to call it. I think I'm ready to call it a night. Maybe I'll play one more song. Slight freeze on Vanilla. Yeah, I guess there's not enough bandwidth. I didn't do a stream test, a speed test, but I should check. It was interrupted on Facebook. It looked like Twitch because Twitch started over again. I don't know if it did it on YouTube. Yeah, so it was a beautiful day. What's coming up? I got this Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I will be at the New York Audio Show at the Meadowlands in New Jersey, and Hasbrook Heights Hotel in Hasbrook Heights Hilton, Meadowlands. Yeah, there you go. And that is on Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the audio show, high-end audio. But I am performing on Saturday night. The concert is Saturday night. And I just found out I'm headlining. So Imiko's playing, and then Tom, I think it's Tom, who I think I know. I'm not sure. And then I am on. Concert starts at 7. If you're in New Jersey, you're coming, there is a code for the whole event. It's Larry5, gets you $5 off for coming into the convention. And that also gets you into the concert as well. Oh, thanks, Renee. I gotta remember what I did with the, there's too many things in here. I need to do like 4 versions of the show, and then I can pick one and know what songs I'm doing. I'm gonna do Tunnel. I haven't done Tunnel in a while. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I gotta do this manually because I forgot the little MIDI cable, tiny little MIDI cable. Yep, there it is. Yeah, Twitch. If you turn the lights off, this camera won't look good. It won't look good. And so the reason I keep switching, because I wanted to do the camera over there facing this way, and so the pedal boards and the speakers are this way. And at the last minute, I don't have the right length cable, so I had to move the other camera, this camera, which has no microphone. So that looks better, but it doesn't. I don't have the microphone hooked up for that. So I have to move everything to this. So both cameras are this way, and my pedal board is that way, and the speakers are that way. So it was last minute, very last minute. Yeah. So that was it's coming up this Saturday in the Meadowlands, and then next Sunday, November 2nd, is Wendy's 50 plus 5. That's Vince Janella's wife who had passed away. A celebration of Wendy, and that is in part of New Jersey. I'm not sure, but right after that, I'm going to stay at Vince's house, and on his Monday night show, he does a live stream every Monday night, ripping on the guitar. I'm going to be a guest on his show, and then Tuesday night, I'll be doing it from the same spot. He'll be a guest on my show, so we'll see what we can get into. And then, and at that show, we have a very, very special guest. One of the biggest, well, I would say one of the biggest impactful rock singers from the late 80s is going to be on this. Yeah, he's going to be, and we'll be playing with him. And from a great band, a great rock band. Oh, Twitch, yeah, Twitch, you meant your light switch. Got it. All right, so that's coming up, and then November 19th and 20th and 22nd, we'll be in Cleveland, Ohio. And then I got some news coming up for Randy Driscoll's Christmas concert and my birthday concert, but not ready to announce that yet. Thank you guys so much. As always, if you'd like to support the live streams, you can go to Bandcamp and buy a song. Heads up, I have to pull all music off Spotify. In order to get music off Spotify, which I'm going to do, I have to pull everything off all the platforms and then re-upload them. Everything but Spotify. So it's going to disappear except for Bandcamp. It's going to disappear on Apple Music, Amazon, and all the other streaming platforms other than Bandcamp. And then it'll go back up. Spotify has done many weird things, but they're doing even more weird things with AI, and their new agreement policy is whacked. Whacked. So yeah, if you want to support the live streams, you can go buy a single or an album on Bandcamp, and then and I got to get the 30th anniversary of Escape. My friend Jeff Copeland, who mixed the original, is going to remix it, and then I'm going to add 4 other versions of songs from that record that I do on Sunday night, because it's an acoustic record. It's my first acoustic record, so that's going to be up somewhat soon on Bandcamp. And hey, Stephen. Yeah, it's more about the fact that their agreement lets them do AI versions of your songs, and you don't get paid for anything. They can do it however they want. I don't know if you've been seeing, there's a lot of AI versions now. There's like, they took all these rap songs, big rap songs, and made slow blues versions, and there's 1950s versions of Eminem songs. And then my mom was watching church music the other day on YouTube, and all of a sudden they switched to blues, but it was blues versions of the church music. It was all AI. The music, the pictures, the images, it was all AI. So that's what I'm talking about, Stephen. So they can do whatever they want with your music. They'll get to us last. They're going to go after the songs that are huge first. But anyway, cool, Cheryl. Cheryl likes that album. So you could do that. A PayPal and Venmo are up in a header. And Jeannie Thompson's album is on, you go to jeanniethompson.com and find the links there. And I'm going to do Tunnel and call it a night. And next time I stream will probably be in New Jersey on Sunday. Okay, this is Tunnel. Renee, you're not a robot? Thank you, Felicia. Brett, yeah, I love panning. Reverse delay, panning. All right, guys. Good night. Stay safe, healthy, and happy. Rocket ship face. Yeah, you just discovered Ibanez has a own version of a Telecaster. I believe that is Josh Smith's model. Great guitar player. He's playing guitar with Joe Bonamassa on tour, but it's a great guitar player. Good night, everyone. Again, Kat, Steve, happy anniversary. I have very fond memories of coming and being at your wedding and playing Tears of a Woman and just hanging out and meeting your friends. All right, guys. Good night, everyone. Stay safe, healthy, and happy. It's a crazy world right now.
Larry Mitchell, everybody, on guitar. Larry, welcome to the show. Larry, nice job. Larry Mitchell. Wow, that's nice, man.